And we're back with Harrowings in the Passing Show, getting another slice of humanity on the old cameras here. Still primary documentation for historians of the future, potentially. Angle of attack. Who, what, when, and where in Washington, D.C. That's what it's all about. Get a chance to know what's happening in the world and who's in it with us. You never know. Good. 6:15 or thereabout. Heading over to the Hamilton Live, where doors are at 6:30 for the show tonight. Probably. Graham Lesh and friends are playing. That's Phil Lesh's son. Phil was the bassist of the Grateful Dead. Had a long career, passing away at the age of 84, I think. And yeah, in October of 2024. Phil had had some health challenges, which he got through, including a failing liver, hepatitis, and came by that honestly shooting speed in the 60s, apparently. God love him. He managed to beat those addictions and became a proponent of organ transplantation, which he was only alive by virtue of a fellow named Cody having said to someone he loved that if anything ever happened to him, he wanted to be an organ donor. So Bill used to get his audiences at every show to say, hey, if anything ever happens to me, I want to be an organ donor. And I don't know how many lives have been saved as a result, but that's a worthy thing to do with one's life in itself, particularly if you have an audience, particularly if you can make a difference. You ought to. And that's what I'm trying to do with the passing show. That's a big part of what was happening here. Is to document who, what, when, and where here in Washington, D.C. at the moment, corner of 13th and F Streets, northwest. Got some vehicles there waiting. I'm going to head across here. I've got a car coming, so I'll have to hustle it up a little bit. Make sure I get out of his way. He's got a red light anyway. Outside of Mastro's Steakhouse. Swinging around to look over towards the Warner Theater. Here tonight, have Totally Tubular Festival. Well, they're on 8/7. That's not tonight. This is 8/6. Mastro's Steakhouse. DT District Taco. What's up next? Catering made easy. Lunch bundles. It's a great data. Wearing my Phil Lesh t-shirt today. Phil Lesh and Friends at the Capitol Theater. From I think 2022, perhaps. October Halloween, they used to call it. There's a range of shows. I probably streamed a few, but I didn't go personally. But I did buy the t-shirt and the hoodie to support the work they're doing. That's how we do it. Now we do what we can to support each other through our investments. I don't talk a lot about subscription on Substack, but I probably ought to. Because it's one of the more direct ways you can support the work of the Harold B. Gill Foundation, of which Harrowings is the publishing arm, including all of this work being done to try to preserve and protect histories that happens, as I mentioned, outside the National Press Building. Pretty architecture. In front of that, my wife has her offices there. with the Theodore Roosevelt Conservation Partnership. She's been steadily working as the Director of Operations and People. Exceptional food. Wide range of different people out here in the world doing what they can to make it from dawn to dusk and back again. Data watch. All kinds of interesting technologies available. There's a jet airplane going up there, scanned its passengers, secured them for flight. It's like somebody had an accident here recently, or broken bits of reflector glass. And you never know who you might see on the passing show, so keep your eyes peeled. Lots of people pass through Washington, D.C. We're all part of the same species, closely related, probably more closely than we realize due to pedigree collapse. Just the very fact of having two parents, four grandparents, etc. Be good ancestors. Think about the next generation and the generations after that are coming up. I like to think in 700-year increments, 1326 to present, from present to 2726, and the impacts that our being here will have on everything that's to come. Gorgeous outfit on that young lady. What colors? The colors are appropriate considering this is the time we're having a celebration of Jerry Garcia and the Grateful Dead, August 1st to 8th, the days between 2026 tonight. Graham, Lesh, and friends. And I think the doors should be about open now. 6:24. Yeah, we got a little bit of time. Gonna be in line. Got my lanyard here. I don't know if the lanyard will entitle me to early entrance or not. We'll try it out. See what happens. And here.